I have been stuck in. So that's the motivation piece. But when we hear things, we digest it differently and it produces a different result. So the bottom line, at the end of the day, it's really up to that person. But I come from a place where, like, every day when I go out, I mean, something inspires me. Something greater. And Dark Time, you talked about spirituality. You do have. I have a spirit. My spirit man, what's inside of me, motivates me, makes me move to do greater. Because listen, you gotta have something inside of you that will make you not just want to do for yourself and do for other people. Because the reality is, in this world, it's a selfish society. We care only about ourselves and our family and our friends and how it affects my bottom line and how it affects me. So you have to walk with a stronger power that makes you not want to just focus on you, but focus on someone else and inspire someone else. So when we talk about women inspiring women, it has to be something that sparks you to want to inspire somebody or want to be bold enough to share your story to spark movement.
Yeah, I agree with that. Well said.
So people have to basically have to stop being selfish and needy
Mm-hmm.
and be open-minded to be able to pass on their stories
Yes.
and
Have
to
the
communicate.
willingness to listen and the willingness to grow.
Well, yeah, if you come across someone who doesn't seem to have that willing or open spirit, do you just give up on them?
No, like when you have compassion, and I'll let you answer this too, Camilla. When you have compassion, like now, every time you might not be able to, go back and follow up. Sometimes it might be a quick hit with someone. And the reality is, like, listen, when I step away from somebody, I'm like, Lord, please let, me plant a seed. Even if it's not the right time, and let somebody follow it up with another seed. So sometimes you might get a quick result where that person might say, yeah, this is my time. I want to go ahead and move it. My mindset is right. I want to do it. You're not going to always get that, but you always want to plant a seed. If you have the opportunity to go back and follow up, yeah, you can, but that's not always the case. We're always moving. But the bottom line is that you know that if you're saying something good, it should resonate somewhere, and you plant the seed. So maybe your focus is just to plant the seed, not to see it germinate all the way through the process.
Okay.
But you can't just turn a deaf ear and not say nothing or do anything. That shows a lack of responsibility.
So the time is 7:57. What I want to do is go around the room and just give some input on what you feel as though people can do to inspire each other or a group of people or a certain individual. We can start with Jonathan. How y'all?
Well, I feel like as an individual, you need to inspire yourself. We have so many negative influences around us. We have media, we have social media, we have the music, everything. It's like so many negative forces to the point where we have to go an extra mile with ourselves, with maybe spirituality. Listening to motivational speakers, turn off the TV, start motivating yourself, inspiring yourself, just create an atmosphere with positivity.
That's very important.
Yeah, because I've started doing it lately, just shutting down the TV, turning off the music, and just motivating myself, just getting myself together. And that's very important. That'll open you up to being motivated from others. You have to be willing to be open to receive motivation. A lot of people are walking around closed. So
I appreciate that. Naya?
Definitely, I agree with you, Camilla, with starting with yourself first. Just starting with yourself. You do have to build up yourself, be confident in you. And then once you get yourself together, I don't want people to feel like they have to have everything together in order for you to share wisdom. You can see a young lady that you pass every day walking to school, and you can see a part yourself in that person, and you can speak some life into her to give her some inspiration. So my thing is wherever you go, wherever you find interaction, and like you talked about today, where you see someone crying at the water cooler today, and you took an opportunity to talk to her and have a conversation. And that just show a high level of compassion. It's just be vigilant about your surroundings. Who you passing? You know, don't, if you see someone down and out, don't just walk past them as if they don't exist. Take a moment to share a light. You know, take a moment to share a positive word. Or if you're not going to share anything, just listen. And sometimes it's power in just listening. We just have to get it out, and we might not always have the answers. So we, all of us, have the ability to inspire and motivate. You know, everybody has it in them, and if we did that more, it will be a lot of less violence going on. That a lot of people will be reaching their fullest potential in life. That they will be inspired to do other things for other people, because that is an energy that keeps on giving and giving and giving and giving and giving. So the key thing is that wherever you find yourself in, you don't have to have it all together. You know, you don't have to be on a platform speaking to a whole bunch of people. Start in your neighborhood. Start in your family. You know, don't walk past it. Speak on it. Share. Not being judgmental, but just share your story, a little bit of it. Listen to someone else's story, and feel the inspiration.
It's true.
And my verse, I got this to say. I always say this, and I'm saying it now. I tell my haters this: throwing shots at me and trying to hate on me is like you drinking poison and waiting for me to die. It's not gonna happen.
Right.
It's not gonna happen. It's gonna kill you, not me. So to all my haters, keep sipping on the poison, because I'm still gonna be here. And to all those that I motivate and inspire, reach out to me and let me know something I said today made it brought a better tomorrow for you. Because they always tell me, if you want to know what tomorrow looks like, look at what you did today. Because that's going to be a result of what you see tomorrow. If you do nothing today, don't expect tomorrow to look better. If you didn't go look for a job today, don't expect your phone to ring with a job offer tomorrow. It's not going to happen.
Right.
So, and I always tell people, same thing. You want to know what tomorrow's going to bring? Look at what you do today.
Mhm.
And you're absolutely right. And the best time is peace and quiet. I try to meditate 1 hour every day, all days. That peace and that quietness will simmer down and get you to think clearly. Just be quiet.
Just turn it all down.
Everything. Turn the TV, the radio off. Sit there and breathe and just be quiet. Watch and guarantee how much better your life will be. Meditate 30 minutes a day for 30 days and get back with me. Your life will change.
So we think.
Well, I first like to thank the two people who inspire and motivate me, and that's first, or three. First, God, my mother, and of course, Alicia. To my haters, which I seem to have a lot, I'm finding out, you know, kick mud. I think
They say kick mud.
Maybe something soft. Can't say rock. Just say mud.
Don't get the tree down.
I believe you have to surround yourself with certain people that you need in your life who can inspire you when you need to be inspired. Because even if you are a positive person, we too need to be rejuvenated or recharged. And if you have those positive people in your life who can motivate you and keep you on point, I think that's something that we all need. And don't be unreceptive to it. You have to have an open mind, an open heart, in order to listen and receive what the person is saying to you. And that's my take on it. Mark Father.
Well, first, I want to thank our special guest. I appreciate y'all coming in. Camilla, thanks for coming. It's good to have you here for the first time. So you're now going to be called on a lot to come on the show.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Next month, we're going to shoot a show, Sadior TV, to be on YouTube. I want to get the women together and touch on abuse and a couple other topics that we're going to shoot. So look for that on YouTube, Sadior LLC. Also look for the other women empowerment shows that get posted. I pick some topics sometimes that's hard, I guess, for us to touch on. So sometimes you get different energy from the host, which I'm not going to apologize for because I do that on purpose. Sometimes I pick topics and I don't know where we're going to go with it. And that's done on purpose. So if you come and get entertained and for it to be a smooth show, you'll never get that from the conversation. And what I wanted to accomplish was accomplished, thanks to Dark Child, to explain the motivation as far as to really get deep into motivation and inspire. And I don't know if you got, but I hope that you got from the show that you received that you have to be open-minded, number one. You have to motivate yourself also. And you have to be willing to talk to people to be able to inspire anybody. No matter what background you come from, you can inspire somebody. You don't have to be Oprah. You don't have to be the poorest person that's out in the corner that doesn't have a home. It depends on more so different circumstances for different people. You cannot have anything inspire me because I'm wondering how you surviving out in the street, and it inspires me to always do good and to work hard so I don't backslide to be able to live like that. So different things can inspire different people. It depends on the person to be willing to accept to be inspired. This has been another episode of Open Conversation. I know it seems difficult to understand. Hopefully you check it out on YouTube. We're going to touch again on inspiring. If you checked out the show on YouTube, the Women's Empowerment Season 2 Circle, that was about why women hate on women. And we touched on that also a little bit on today's show. Tune in next week when we talk about abuse. I have 4 ladies that will be here next Thursday that's doing a lot of major things when we talk about abuse. I'm going to try to sneak Camilla in. I don't know what her schedule looks like. I'm going to try to sneak her in also on that because I know she's touched on that also. And since it's the month of October, we really rocked out with the women. So be prepared next month for, after the lung cancer show, be prepared for us to have 2 gentlemen in here to touch on the men for the month of November.
Kev!
Because I know everybody is Kev. Yeah, Kev Johnson, I'm sure will be here. And I just want y'all to know because I posted a bunch of pictures today on our social media of women. And I just wanted to show that you can have beautiful women without showing the teenage. Because if you look at all those pictures, most of those women are dressed respectful and they're beautiful women and they all got something going on. So to you, I salute you. We're out. Enjoy the rest of your night from Open Conversation Show and Heat 100 Radio. Have a good night.
Peace.
Good night.
All right, Emily, get it together. Come on, come on. You can do it.
Get it done. Thank you guys.
Yeah, you see how I feel to multitask. Like I be over here taking pictures of you, working that, talking on the mic, working Facebook. Look. Yeah, I know. No, the show. Believe it or not, it accomplished. Because I know when Dark falls back and can't really get in her zone, it's like one of those topics that's like, all right, how do we touch on? But it did what I wanted to do. Because people think that you have to be Oprah to inspire people. People feel as though that you have to be open to inspire anybody. You got a lot of people that don't want to, like you say, give the information that they have. And I mean, I see dudes do it all the time. They know how we can be, how Open Conversation will be on TV, and they be like, they don't say nothing. They don't want us to be, that thing.
I found out a lot of men are starting to behave like women. And I think that's because there's a lot of women that raise their sons in the household and it picked up some ways. They run their aunts and their grandmoms and the
Write that down.
So
Write that down, Tony. That's going to be one of the topics.
wherever I worked. I worked at 4 years. Yeah, that's where I was in mental health therapy. I worked at Association for Independent Group. That's what Middle East. I worked at
I mean, we know, we read about he also had different brothers stepping out right to be able to give us that man.
I was with them for under their names probably for about 4 years. But I've been in the field. You were?
I left them 3 years ago.
Yeah.
They shut it all down.
Yeah, we surprised.
Yeah.
You
Oh, where did I
act like you surprised yesterday. I love it. Let's get a picture real quick, y'all. Lawrence, I want you to get this picture.
I always like
Thanks for tuning in.
Life that way, you know?
My brother used to